Hello everybody and welcome to Just Football. As I'm bringing you the latest news and transfer news from DStv Premiership, I'm bringing you the latest from KaizerChiefs and their head coaching situation. Now, if you're new on Just Football, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week. Now, let's get on with the video. Now, this is coming in from a few outlets in the last 24 hours that KaizerChiefs may have made a decision that Calvin Johnson is not the man for the job. Now, Calvin Johnson, we know he has done a very good job at Aubaas. I think personally he has done a good job at KaizerChiefs, just stabilizing the team, making sure that he gets a few wins and also avoiding losses. So he has avoided losses since taking charge. I think the loss against Milford was only his second loss or his first. I'm not really sure, but I think it was only his second loss, and he took charge of a few games in 2023 where the team seemed like there was a little bit of a resurgence at KaizerChiefs, winning a few games even though we were not scoring enough goals. I think one thing that we can agree on is that KaizerChiefs are not scoring enough goals under Calvin Johnson, but there's been a little bit more of a stability. As far as I'm concerned, I've seen a bit of stability at KaizerChiefs since Calvin Johnson took charge. But now, after the loss against Milford, it looks like the top people at Aubaas have decided that is a nail in the coffin for Mr. Calvin Johnson, because now it is concerning that a team like KaizerChiefs has not won a trophy in the last 9.5 years. I think they've not won a trophy in a long time. So now it looks like the pressure is on Calvin Johnson and a decision may be made on his future in the coming few weeks. A meeting was held on Monday, but it looks like right now the decision is that Calvin Johnson will be allowed to take charge of the team until the end of the 2023-2024 season, and after that KaizerChiefs may decide to look for a new head coach. But one thing that I think may be a mistake is that KaizerChiefs, they need to make a decision right now. If they feel Calvin Johnson is not the man for the job, they need to start looking for a head coach right now. I don't know what you think, but this is what I think. They need to start looking for that new head coach right about now, so that they can have the coach in before the beginning of the 2024-2025 transfer window. So if that transfer window begins, they do the same thing as they did last season. I think it was a mistake in the part of the management at Aubaas. They were supposed to appoint the coach before the beginning of the 2023-2024 season, so the coach can give his input on which players he needs and which players he needs to let go. So the one thing that I think is a problem, I don't think the coaches are the problem at KaizerChiefs. I think the management, they are making a lot of mistakes. They are I don't think they listen to a lot of people around the issues of transfers and departures. So in the 2023-2024 season, I know Milford Fc, a lot of people were not happy. A lot of Aubaas fans were not happy about the job that he has done at KaizerChiefs. But one thing is for sure, we know he was not in charge until towards the beginning of the season. He had only I think a week of training before the beginning of the season in charge. And also with Calvin Johnson, he was not in charge of transfers or departures in the beginning of the season. He was just given a squad to manage. Even in January, we saw there was no transfers for KaizerChiefs. A decision that was made, I think also that was a wise decision for KaizerChiefs not to bring in any players in the January transfer window, because Calvin Johnson is only here to try and steady the ship. But I think he should still be in contention. So what do you think about this situation? Calvin Johnson is going to be let go by Aubaas. But my own opinion is that he must still be in contention. He has done a good job. The loss against Milford, I think it was a shambles, but how many losses has he had? 1 or 2 losses since he took charge of the team, and the team has been a lot better defensively. They're not conceding a lot of goals. I think one thing that we can say about the Milford game is that they were supposed to finish the game in 90 minutes, but we see a big strikers like Ashley Dupree's missing open goals, missing clear-cut chances. So we cannot blame the coach for that. But if that decision that has been made that Calvin Johnson is going to be let go at the end of the season, I think they need to start looking for the new head coach right now. Now, give me your opinion on this matter, and also give us the top 5 coaches that you think may take charge of KaizerChiefs. We're going to be making the top 5 coaches who can do a good job at KaizerChiefs very soon. Now, give me your top 5 as well in the comment section. Now, thank you very much for watching. If you're new on Just Football, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week. And now, thank you very much. Over and out.